Motivation versus discipline. How to get motivated if you're completely unmotivated. That would be my topic for today. By the way, my name is Boris Kish and welcome to my channel. So as I said, I would like to talk to you about what was helping me to move my engines when I felt down, when I didn't felt like training, like eating, like doing pretty much anything in life, especially not going to the gym. So people say that the most important thing is the discipline. I have to say that I disagree with that, because I am in general very disciplined person, again without trying me to put myself above you or anybody else out there that is watching this. I honestly think that motivation is much more important than the discipline itself. I mean, or I can say it, both are extremely important. I would say the motivation gets 100% of willpower and discipline needs another 100% of willpower. But if I don't have proper goal in life, no matter what I do, I won't be able even to get up in the morning and brush my teeth. So what I did in this kind of circumstances, especially when it comes to the training in the gym. So for example, let's say that I had a really bad day, and at the end of the day maybe I had a tough time at my work, maybe I had a tough time with my boss, with my colleagues, maybe I had a tough time with my private life, and I'm like, screw this, I want to go to bed or lay in the couch, I don't even want to take a shower, I don't want to do anything. Then I motivate myself. I said, okay, listen, you have to go to the gym, do as much as you can do for that day. We're not focusing on progress. My motivation is to beat laziness for that day, to get a proper pump in the gym, and to do a workout that's not going to make any kind of progress. So I'm not increasing weights, I'm not doing supersets, drop sets. I'm just doing as best as I can for that day, probably doing, let's say, 20 minutes of cardio on the bike, and I will take a proper shower after that. And whenever I came back home from that kind of workout, I never felt that I regretted why I went there in the first place. I always felt that I'm super happy, proud about myself, and that I achieved something. So every kind of micro progress, no matter how small it is still a progress. So what would I recommend to you if you are a beginner, or if you are somebody who already knows this matter, who knows about working out, eating, taking supplements properly? Set yourself realistic goals. Let's say if you are not natural, then say my next realistic goal is that I gain 5 kilos of pure muscle mass in the next 6 months. That is achievable. Or say, for example, if you're overweight person, say I want to lose realistically 20 kilos of body fat and water in the next, let's say, 6 months. That is also realistically possible. That is a proper motivation. Or let's say if you're a natural athlete, that I support fully and completely, say to yourself, I want to achieve 5 kilograms of pure muscle mass in the next year. That is also achievable. Or if you're an athlete over 40, 50, 60, you can also say I want to achieve that I gain 5 kilos of pure muscle mass in the upcoming 24 months. That's also achievable. But you know, if you just started going to the gym, and if after 3 workouts you say, this sucks, the big guys are only big because they take who knows what. My goal is that I become a state champion in a year, or Mr. Olympia in 2 years. God bless you. I would really want you to be that and to achieve that. But personally, my subjective opinion is that that is unachievable. As I said, hopefully I'm wrong. If somebody really wants that, hopefully he will achieve that, but those are unrealistic goals. So that can put you down into depression. So always give yourself proper and realistic goals, what you can achieve. And I would also like to tell you, as somebody who was competing in his youth, in his career, progress can also be, let's say that I was cycling on and off, and that in the 1 year I gained 0 muscle mass progress. That can still be amazingly achieved progress. And now I will ask, Boris, how is this possible? I mean, you took supplement S, you took steroids, you took everything, you were investing so much in yourself. How is that any kind of progress? Well, it is. You can become, and this also works for completely natural athletes. You can become in 1 year, you can achieve on the scale 0 newly added muscle mass, but you can be more symmetrical, you can be harder, you can have more separation, you can have much more balance on your body. Your posing can increase and improve if you're a competitor, and your overall look can look 3 times better. So you can, let's say, move from 6th place on the contest to winning a contest by having the same amount of body weight as the last contest, as the last year. And as I said, this also works for somebody who is an athlete, who is or person who is just going to the gym as for recreation. So if you don't feel that, if you don't see that your body is making any kind of progress, and you feel like, look, I'm stuck, I'm not getting stronger, I'm not getting better, I'm not putting more volume on myself, just focus on changing the exercises, doing it a little bit differently, and putting better balance on your body and gaining quality instead of quantity, no matter what. So this is my honest opinion about this to you for today. Please share it in your comments. What do you think about this topic? Like and subscribe if you like what you heard, and see you next time. Bye.